What's going on, guys? Pauly G with Pauly G Fitness. We're going to go over self-myofascial release. This muscle group we're targeting is going to be your pec and or your chest. All right, let me show you about the anatomy and teach you about it real quick. So the pec is going to go from collarbone all the way out to your shoulder, through and into your sternum, coming down, I believe it's the 6th rib, and coming all the way across into your armpit, all the way up here. Okay, so what we're going to do is explore that, especially for my female clients who end up doing this. It's not comfortable rolling over the mid part of your chest, so we're going to focus majority of this up near the collarbone and out towards the shoulder. An easy way to know where your first initial placement of the ball is going to be, or PVC pipe, is if you were to grab your shoulder, get a good grip of your shoulder, you should feel a crease between your pec, okay, your chest muscle, and then your shoulder, the front part of your delt. That's where I'm gonna have you place that ball. So grab your shoulder, you should feel that crease and that line through there. That's where I'm gonna have you place that ball. So here, we're gonna get down almost like you're doing a push-up. Place your chest on there, hands a little wide, and then now my knees are down on the ground. Feet are planted. Again, we don't want to add extra stress while we're trying to do something good for our body and recover it. So do your best to keep your spine neutral, keeping your core engaged. Use as much pressure or assistance as you need based on your ability to handle that comfort and pressure. And then you're going to explore. So when we get closer to the shoulder, a little bit away from the midline of the sternum, we're going to hit more of that pec minor, which is going to be the upper portion of your pec. We want to explore this and really focus on this because the chest muscle contracts in a horizontal position, right? So thinking of two doors closing like this, that's how the chest is going to contract. And if you think about what we do as bipedal humans, everything is being done in front of us. When we eat, when we drive, when we work, keyboard, gaming controllers, sitting in a couch, sitting in a chair, most likely our shoulders are going to round and bend forward to where they get closer to each other. Also, this is going to put our rib cage and our shoulder blades in a bad position to where they no longer are going to be efficient and optimal for movement. They're actually going to fight against resistance with muscle tissue and fascia. Also, you may feel a lot of discomfort reaching overhead. Also, trying to put your arm behind your back because of how tight your chest is. All right, and then especially when we do back movements, back exercises, not being able to bring your shoulder blades together is a problematic for movement. So if you think about rolling, again, collarbone, just under your collarbone, so not on your bone structure. We never want to roll bone structure. And then out to the shoulder, the tip of the shoulder, that's where we're going to hold. Once you find that trigger point and it's a little breathtaking, spend some time on there. A reminder that 30 to 60 seconds, your body's fighting the tension. It doesn't want to feel pain. It's not going to allow you to accept it initially until you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Every time you exhale, think of your muscle melting over whatever object you're using for your MFR. And we're going for that 2 to 5 minutes. All right, that's how you do your chest and your pec. Whew. Bang. And the last one, that's the last one for this week. I'll see you guys next week for the next muscle group. Peace.